Have you ever made a decision so desperate, so wrong, that it changed the course of your life forever? What if your actions not only haunted you, but led you to unimaginable something? Today, I will tell you the story of a woman who once threw her own daughter into a river, only for fate to turn against her in a way no one could have predicted. But here is the real question. Would you do anything to undo a mistake, even if it meant facing its painful consequences? Welcome to Juliet's Stories. Nadia was once a bright young woman full of dreams and aspirations. She was the pride of her family, a top student at the university. She was admired for her intelligence and her charm. But life, as it often does, had other plans. In her second year, something unthinkable happened. She found herself pregnant. It was not just any pregnancy. It came with a bitter twist. Her child would be born blind. At first, Nadia was stunned. The thought of her telling her strict conservative parents, who demanded nothing less than perfection, terrified her. The shame, the stigma, the embarrassment. How could she face her friends, her professors, her lecturers? A child will ruin everything: her future, her reputations, even her freedom. After weeks of denial, her fear grew into something darker. A decision, agonizing yet inevitable, began to take shape in her mind. She couldn't keep the child. Raising a blind daughter in such an unforgiving world seemed impossible. And so, she chose what she believed was the lesser of the two evils. She gave birth alone, far from prying eyes. The baby girl whom she named Zara. She was beautiful in her own way. Soft. Dark curls framed her tiny face. Her button nose, delicate. Her lips slightly parted as she whimpered. But her blindness was a reminder of the burden Nadia refused to bear. The infant's cries echoed through the empty room, but Nadia's heart remained cold. The weight of her secret crushed her, and so in the dead of the night, she did the unthinkable. She wrapped Zara in a cloth and walked to the nearest river. The water flowed silently under the moonlight, as if the earth itself held its breath. Nadia knelt by the edge, tears streaming down her face. For a moment, doubt clouded her. Could she really do this? Could she live with herself afterward? But the fear of society's judgment was greater than the guilt eating at her soul. With trembling hands, she let go. The river swallowed Zara whole, her cries fading into the night. Nadia stood there, numb, unable to comprehend what she had just done. Then, without looking back, she turned and ran. Years passed, and Nadia moved on, or at least she pretended to move on. She graduated, built a successful life, and eventually became the queen of her village. Respected and admired, she was known for her wisdom and leadership. But beneath the surface, something in her remained hollow. Despite her beauty, her power, and her influence, she felt incomplete. She had everything except for the one thing she truly longed for: a child of her own. Years of marriage to King Adisa had yielded no children. The whispers of the people grew louder. A queen without an heir. Was she cursed? The pressure mounted. The judgment of her subjects pressing down on her like an iron cage. I need a child, she whispered to herself. Night after night, she keeps whispering to herself, I need a child. I need to prove that I am complete. I need to prove that I am not a failure. Desperate, Nadia turned to legend. The river, it was said, had mystical powers. Those who made offerings could receive miracles. Under the cloak of the night, she made her way to the water's edge, her voice trembling as she pleaded, Great river, I beg of you, I have given everything for my people, for my kingdom, but I am incomplete. Grant me the gift of motherhood. I cannot bear this emptiness any longer. Silence! The river flowed. The river flowed, indifferent. Then a ripple. The water glowed faintly, and from its depths, a figure emerged. A woman, her skin shimmering like liquid silver, her hair cascading in waves of moonlight. A water spirit. Nadia's breath caught in her throat. Do you seek a child? The spirit's voice echoed. Soft, yet commanding. Yes, Nadia whispered. I have nothing left to give but my heart. Please, 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 grant me this wish. The spirit gazed at her, wise and knowing. Your heart is heavy with regret, Queen. The river does not forget. The child you cast away may return. Are you prepared for what that means? The words sent a chill through Nadia, the child she had abandoned. Could Zara be alive? Terror gripped her as she realized the river had never truly let go of what was given to it. And then one night, she saw her, a young woman with flowing dark curls, her blind eyes unseeing but filled with purpose. Zara. You threw me away, Zara said softly, her voice tinged with sadness and strength. But the river saved me. It raised me, and now it has brought me back. Nadia collapsed to the ground, tears streaming down her face. I was young. I was afraid, she choked out. I didn't know what to do. Zara stepped forward. You thought you could erase me, but a mother can never erase her child. I do not seek revenge, Nadia. I seek truth. For the first time in her life, Nadia understood. And for the first time again, she took Zaria's hands, vowing to build something new and something real. The river, once a place of sorrow for Nadia, became a place of healing. And as time passed, Nadia no longer ruled as just a queen. She ruled as a mother who had lost, learned, and loved again. And in the end, faith granted her another miracle. Not long after reuniting with Zara, Nadia bore children of her own. But no matter how many heirs she had, she knew that her firstborn, the daughter she once abandoned, would always be the one who truly changed her life. Wow! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, you are highly welcomed. Feel free to watch my other videos on this channel. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are simply amazing. What would I have done without you? Thank you for always tuning in and stopping by to watch my videos. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be among the first to be notified each time I post new videos. See you in my next one. Bye.